where we left off, we spoke with Mid, I want to say, and now we've got the main mission out of the shadow. I think that's the only thing available right now. Oh, there is a side. Oh god, there are multiple side missions. Well, we have to start with a side mission, don't we? Let's start with this one down here. All right. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. 10 out of 10 lot. Lychee. God and Lychee we trust. Thank you so much for the lot. Which sounds weird to say. Your daughter's oh 6'1". 6'4". What? GJ. We love to see it.
My carpets,
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadth of the twins.
I don't know why. I'm expecting everything to be a sexual innuendo. It's a prison in my mind.
Gone, just like that.
Oh, see you, Zion.
So much as a bar your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
Sure. Yeah. Seems easy
I'll see what
enough.
I can do.
Quick enough.
Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He
Mooning.
used to work there, you see. Poor fool.
Isn't mooning when you show
Right.
your naked bum?
Then that's where I'll start.
Never apologize for a good conversation. On Rio, bless you. Most women simply lack desire for world domination necessary. That's actually valid. That's very valid. I think it might be just quicker to come here. Methinks. Is YouTube not caught up? It was supposed to be. So I was supposed to have uploaded another episode this morning. But it took longer to edit because it's a longer episode. And then I'm actually late for stream because it took ages to upload. Yeah, so it's still processing. But normally I'm trying to get like right caught up YouTube and oh no, what's this? What the hell is this? Oh no, I didn't know you were here. Oh no.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come.
Not Torgal, you bastard.
Your flesh.
Oh.
Your feasting days are over.
Why do I feel like I'm playing like a fighting game right now? Oh my god. Yo! Get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh my gosh. This is not how I wanted to start this off. Houston, we have a problem. Oh my god, I want to die. Honestly, let's just try this and like properly dodging. Get up, get up, get up. Okay. Not Donut Daddy, not Donut Daddy. Why are we talking about Donut Daddy? Okay. Oh, no, no, no. No. This is at least, I think, a harder boss fight than they have been. Not on Torgal, you bastard. Hey Dan, how's it going? How are you? I knew it wasn't going to be easy. No one would tell me it was just going to be hard. Yeah, it's a bounty. I just didn't know the bounty was here. I had no idea. But, you know, we're here now, so we have to. Gosh, you have to just continuously dodge this. We're so close. I'm gonna be just so annoyed if I muck this up. I don't know if it makes sense to use these during not the desert roses, damn it. I was hoping for something helpful. No. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 no, 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 no. Please, please, please. No, 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 dude.
Let's try.
Come on, come on. Toggle, come on. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you, Raccoon, for the Evo only mode. I think that's one of the hardest ones we've done so far, right? It was level A. Okay. I feel like I didn't get anything good for that.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Such a good voice. Such a good voice. Well, thank God we did that correctly. I would have weeped. I can, if people would like, because I know I said we're not at exactly the same point in where we should be. Like, the YouTube is one behind, so I can just summarize what happened in last stream, if that's at all desirable or helpful.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? I'm certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the mother crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew.
It's crazy.
Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. But I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Damn. Oh no. What advice would I have? Express yourself. I think express yourself is a good thing, because you don't want to leave all those feelings pent up. You need to express it and let it go. And I feel like remember the good times maybe isn't that helpful right now. Focus on your work definitely is not helpful. So I feel like we're going to stand by express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the Fang.
Oh, it's not quite what I had
Maybe you
meant,
could
but it
recapture it
works
somehow.
still.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Cute.
Suppose
Okay.
you won't be needing an escort then.
So cute. So cute, so cute. Fortescue, hi. About to pull a last time on Dragon Ball Z for stream. You know what sucks? I've never seen Dragon Ball Z. How's it going, Fortescue? I'm glad you're here. Glitch, hi. What a crystal mess. Always the puns, always the puns. Now hang on, I also need to hang on. Before I even talk to them, who sells the stuff? Where are you? On the way on the other end, so we won't deal with it. But I do need more potions. Please, everyone, remind me that I need more potions. Hey, Chrysalid.
There you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the
Cute.
Drake's Balm.
What's a bomb?
Truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Oh, that's quite sweet.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a
Finally.
new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
Okay, cute. Do you know what I actually really like about that? Is that it gets you to, like, re-interact with, like, yeah, what is it like to be there now that the Fangs all collapsed and stuff, and like, oh, that was someone who
Now,
used to work the mines and they now can no longer work the mines, and how do you deal with that? It's like, oh, actually, that I really enjoyed that. That was quite nice. Okay, let's do this and then main mission. It's only good if you're a child watching it. Java, I'm back on track. Day 38 of Silent Hill 2 spam. No rest for the wicked. I wouldn't have it any other way. I would feel, it would feel wrong. Positively wrong. Okay, can I like, well, if I head towards the exclamation point, it will take me past the shop.
Good day to you.
Dude, thirsty for bread, I know. So you're telling me you hide in another room whilst Dragon Ball Z is on and listen to it? Bit odd. I don't suppose there are audio books. That's exactly it. That's exactly what I meant. Also, the games.
But you're free to look.
Oh. No. The game is not too dark for you guys, is it? Sometimes when I'm going back and editing, I'm like, is it too dark? I can't decide. So if it is too dark, please let me know. He is the donut daddy. Don't say that. Right in front of him, I know. Thank you, Alec. Thank you. Thank God this guy doesn't suck anymore, right? Who are you saying sucks? Certainly not Clive. Maybe a little. Brightness is fine. Oh, souls are much darker. Don't worry. Oh, well, that's good. I should have known. You're all a bunch of black voids. Soulless. Empty. In chat. Could be monitor settings, but I think it's okay. As long as it's, yeah, it might be my monitor. I did turn my brightness way down, only because, and this was granted, like, when my lighting was all over the shop, but my face would properly reflect whatever the color was on it, and I was like, okay, my monitor's too bright. If there's a flash bang, it's literally like flash banging on my face. Totally, Chrysalid, totally. It's a little dark, but like not anything DC at least. Zack Snyder didn't direct this, so we're in the clear.
Ah, Clive, your timing is exquisite as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
I resent that.
Of course.
You've got Gav the
You might
nose,
begin
my
by
nose for
speaking
trouble.
with a good citizen.
All right.
Cool. All right, let's do this. Sorry, I'm skipping through the dialogue because sometimes it's just it's a lot. I think it's
See what
more
the
than it
people of the
needs to
village
be,
have to say.
you know. Oh,
I
for
better
God's sake.
find out if this is just nerves.
Okay,
Something we need to take more seriously.
but now is anyone? Okay, sorry. First of all, I just ran past Torgal. Let's pet. Because I've now seen so many like TikToks or tweets or whatever of Ben, the voice actor, talking, I'm now in this situation where I keep on picturing Ben's face and not Clive's face. Am I the only one that's like that? Do any of you guys do the same thing?
You alright, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods.
Oh, that. No. I heard the rumours, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but...
All right.
Okay, people over at the vineyard have heard. This way. Slightly dark on mine, but I keep my monitor brightness low. Yeah, there are times, it's a bit of a tricky one. Because there are times where I'm like, this definitely looks a bit dark, but I think it's moments where it's intended to be dark. Yeah. If enough people are saying that like the output is too dark, then I'll
Do you have a
update
moment?
it. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, lovely
There's
people.
talk of suspicious figures in the woods.
No, but I've heard something. Sound of
Scraping
scraping
metal.
like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was that?
In Lawbert's Park. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it. Screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me. And I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it.
Okay. Screeches of metal. Now hang on, was there... Oh, maybe I only ever needed to speak to 2 people.
See.
Yeah.
Albert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal?
Does someone say
we go and
Dark Souls? Not today, not yet. Although I have been like, and I know this may sound really silly because frankly it is really silly. But I've been really properly trying to like map out and calendarize streams, what we're playing, what we're getting up to, which also means like giving myself certain amount of time to be like, okay, you need to be complete with this by X time, whatever. I think the plan is to still try and squeeze in Dark Souls. I think
You
that's still my
there?
plan.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
That felt so out of like left
Shields.
field. Fuck!
Here.
They've seen us.
What the hell are you doing?
Hey, not a fan! Thank you so much for the tier 1 4 months. How is it going? How are you?
We give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive. Get him.
Our thirst hasn't gotten high enough yet for that. Yeah, it's fair. What happened because you were too nice, Fortescue? What did you get up to? Oh, come on. I just missed the window for that. That sucks. I should probably try and see if I can upgrade that stuff. I don't, frankly, I've not looked for an upgrade in a while. You can rip through DS. What do you mean? Like, as in play through it quickly? Me? You think I can play through it quickly? I'm focusing on the wrong person. Oh no, never mind. Oh yeah, the blocking ability. So hang on, try. Let me. There we go. I need to use that way more often. The problem is, like, oh, I don't know. I've still not gotten good at it. Flipping through all the abilities and then remembering what's matching what, you know? Maybe some DGen hour-length streams to finish. That's the sort of plan, I think. It's like more important for me to finish things by a certain point. So we do DGen hours if I can. Doing great, thank you. Good to hear. Thank you so much again for resubscribing. Wowie. Genuinely, it means the absolute world to me.
Planning an attack on Lost Wing. I need to warn Quentin.
Okay. Black Shield's planning attack on Lost Wing. We must post haste go back to Quentin. Genuinely, it does mean the world to me. All of you that sub, it makes a massive difference. I am trying to do this content creation full time.
Good day to you.
So like, yeah, recurring subs is just like a super important part of life. So I'm super thankful, thank you. But I am also incredibly thankful. There is never a pressure or obligation to hang out and stream and sub. There never has been, there never will be. This is a free to watch website for a reason, you know. So I am incredibly appreciative for all of you being here, whatever shape, size that looks. Thank you, thank you, thank you guys. Quick little spiel over.
How goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some black shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
Black shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey.
I love this guy's voice.
I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back. And bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who
Stop
do the
speaking
Black
in
Shields
metaphor,
serve now?
Quentin.
And why would that person want you dead?
I'm just a lovable himbo.
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself.
Jesus Christ.
The man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lost Wing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
My mouth is like agape.
They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts.
Wow.
Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. and our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first.
Good
My
grief.
friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
I was not expecting, and this is what I love. Quest complete. This is not like, this is what I love about the side quests. Some of them are so meaty and amazing and jaw dropping and all this stuff, and then others you're kind of like, oh, okay, I was not expecting to unlock Quentin lore from this side mission. That's really, really sad. Yeah, escalated really quickly. Holy shit. Little bro got waterfouled. You're so rude. Hey, did you have a great night's sleep? You're probably gone already. I'm so sorry.
I'm not going to change his mind.
No, you are not. And the music change and everything, it's so well done.
Right. Blackthorn.
Wastrel father, hey!
Can I ask a favour?
She sounds like Clive. He just wants friends.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache.
Welcome in, Wastrel.
Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Okay.
Krieger's teats.
Not his teats.
I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gav and Otto in here, will you?
All right.
Don't make me have to go fetch them though. Please just like auto bring them. Yeah. Side quest A, find a baker's apprentice. Side quest B, war. It feels weird ending it there as well. You're like, okay.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical.
I mean, is that typical?
If that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock. It just needs buying and bringing back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up. One of us should probably give you an hand coating the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where. We can get this over with.
Okay, good stuff. Frenzy, hey! Thank you so much for using your Prime here. 12 months. Wowee! How are you doing, lovely? How's the home country, as it were? Okay, speak with Blackthorn. And they're just going to be here whilst I do that, I suppose. They're all very drunk. Yeah, I think you have to be, right? You must do. You've got to be. You've got to be. Frenzy, hi! The motherland is currently pissing it down. It is pissing it down in New York as well. So I actually felt quite at home today. I really miss London. I do, honestly.
You going after the Stardust then, are you? Which one of these two lucky souls is going with you?
Gav. Do I have to actually pick? Oh. Hang on, guys. What's Otto's speciality? I don't know if there's a reason why I would favor one over the other, but I would think it's probably Gav. It's just, who do you want a date with? Let's do Gav. Let's do Gav. Yeah.
Gav, you're with me.
All right then.
Gav is a silly, goofy gal.
Where do we find this stardust stuff?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches
Oh,
of the Valcroy.
Zion
It's the
Bloods,
black
I didn't
sand
know
washes up in
that.
its banks that you're after.
Southern reaches of the Velcro, eh? That's down past Alamill. I'll go and scout the place out. See about hiring us a wagon.
I like
to bring the
Gav's
stuff back
outfit. I
to.
think it's pretty solid, to be
Alright.
fair.
I'll meet you by the river.
While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff from Blackthorn's supplier. Take care.
Maybe I should have
too,
gone
mate.
with Otto. I don't spend that
go
much
let
time
them
with
fleece ya.
Otto.
Fleece me. I'd like to see him
But Gav is
try.
such a character. I feel like we'd had more fun with Gav.
In your own time.
Saget, yo, welcome in, by the way. 17 degrees in Australia. It's definitely winter. Jeez. Yeah, not like that date quest line. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Can I use,
What do you need?
like, upgrade stuff? Use the forge.
Same forging, do you?
I should probably do that. Yeah, it's a good upgrade. Yeah.
Should last you a good while.
Yeah. Cool. That's all worse. Yeah. Because I need Electrum. Oh. Yeah, I guess I should. The gelatinous mass. I mean, how...
That it?
Yeah, this is really annoying. I might try and do that bounty really quickly. The one where I get the gelatinous mass from it. So we can just get the new braces. Yeah, Saget, that was a smart idea. Now that in hindsight, I should have picked Otto. But Gav, like I said, Gav is just such a character. I was like, we gotta do Gav. View the hunt board. I think it's... Oh my god, there are so many, dude. Yes, this is the one we did unknowingly. Okay. I think it's this one. Right? This is the one that we need to do to get the gelatinous mass. Yeah, that one. Okay. Hawk's Cry Cliff Rosaria. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Yeah. Rosaria. Why? I've been here for so long and yet... Rosaria. Hawk's Cry Cliff. Oh, hang on. Local map. Oh my god. But Hawk's Cry Cliff is massive. Let's just go right. Can I put a marker there? No. Well, we'll figure it out. Spain is getting another heat storm the next few weeks or so, which will push temperatures to 40. Wait, are you in? How many people are in Spain right now? Gosh, it's eerie with this music, huh?
Come on.
What's going on with chat? All of us are in Spain, Jarvan. I'm in pain. Now, hang on. Where would... I need to probably get off the main road for this. Oh. Okay. Hang on. I put the marker bang on. And in my defense, it was the Flan prince. It was harder to find because it wasn't in plain sight. Easy mistake to make. Thank you for the bit cheer, Fortescue. Thank you very much. So good. I did not intentionally do that. I'm going to be honest. You're on the left and needs to be on the right. Got it. Mods, hydrate. And me, eventually. I'm in trouble. Yeah, that was silly. I have to much better time when to use that. They've done a good job of honestly making each icon ability worthwhile. The music's always so good. Icy Spectre, yo, how's it going? Oh, Red, thank you. No! Lels, how's it going?
Nice try.
Oh, so I need to get much better at using those ground abilities because I know that I'm not using it like I should be, but when it happens, it works so well. I think those also happen, that countdown happens quicker. There we go, good stuff, good stuff. Good thanks, been a family gathering with 20 plus people. That's a lot of people. Did you see Ben start ordering a Barbie ticket as Clive? Not only did I see that, I also reacted to it on stream to further emphasize how much I'd seen it. I was unwell seeing it. It made me truly unwell. It's the accent, it's the look into the camera, the accent, it's the whole shebang. Flan is done, time to serve him up. Don't say that. First of all, I want to go to the hideaway. Let me get the upgrade that we were trying to get. Clive can heat me up anytime. Stop. Again, this is just like thirst o'clock. Do you know what's the name of the train that Ben likes? The Doom train. I'm the thirst Doom train conductor. All right, there's probably a better way to say that, and yet I have not.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Okay, cool. I'm not explaining it very well, but okay, let's go back to main mission stuff because we're all done with side missions. Yeah. I'm not planning on doing any more bounties. I think now moving forward, I'm just gonna do the bounties if I know that there is something like worthwhile to get from the bounty, if that makes sense. The Midnight Doom train, yeah, exactly. Apparently this game is amazing on New Game Plus. I've heard that it's interesting because that's how you choose difficulty, right? You can change the difficulty.
Looks like I found the river.
I'm not sure what other purpose you would want to have New Game Plus. Like what other benefit, I guess without spoiling, what other benefits are there? Oh, I need more potions. Do I need more potions right now? Probably not, right? I'm trying to think of what other benefits there would be to New Game Plus for this, you know?
Sorry to keep
Hey Rick, how's it going?
Better late than never.
Don't apologise. Hopefully you're okay.
And I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it though. I asked over in Dalamil and they seem to think it was worthless. But if stardust is what Blackthorn wants, stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about just begging to be bagged.
I love the music here.
We shall. Race ya.
Don't literally race me, please. I hate it. Gives me anxiety. Okay. He's not even getting on his chocobo.
Come on.
Yeah, welcome in, this Rick. Don't apologize at all. Oh, I didn't say.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia. Yeah, you go to the States in a couple weeks, and I wanted a hat, so I ordered one. We'll be repping my lemon hat very soon. Oh, I have to get off my chocobo to do this. I'm going to cry and shit and vomit. That is so fucking lovely. Let's go.
So this is stardust.
If I do say so myself, I am quite fond of the lemon cap. Not that I would be biased in any way, but that's absolutely melted my heart. You're so lovely. Thank you. You're going to like, well, hang on. Do you want to share where you're going? I was going to ask, and then I was like, wait, actually, you may not want to. You actually may not want to talk about it on stream, which is valid. I do not miss Force Racing with this. I will never forget. It's in Assassin's Creed 2, I think. It's in Assassin's Creed 2 where you have to do like this parkour race over the rooftops, but of course, you know, it's an older game, so dare I say it doesn't run as well as games do nowadays. And so I distinctly remember that particular race being really challenging. And then I also remember I was playing, gosh, it would have been Assassin's Creed 3, I think. And there's a sequence where, and this is no spoilers, there's a sequence where you're chasing someone around a town and you need to tackle them.
Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You need to tackle them, but I swear, my game bugged out. I was doing this fucking circuit so many times. I was like, come on. And of course, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but whenever you mess up doing something like that, whether it's messing up, like doing that running around trying to tackle someone, or when you mess up a boss fight, I always have it in this like head canon where, because like I try to really get into like the immersive role playingness of it. So I like create this whole scenario where the person knows that I'm failing to catch them and they're doing this loop around, or the person knows I failed doing a boss fight and I'm like, I'm so embarrassed having to go back and show face, or like I'm so embarrassed that I have to run around and know that I've not caught them. I don't know if that's just me or not, but if you can relate, let me know. My character is so hot, Little Rig.
You finished? How much did you get?
A lot.
I hope.
Yeah. It feels unfair to race one-on-one. Hippogriff. I know, Savage, very against TOS. Yeah, Michigan. Yeah. Okay.
You win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn.
Did you not collect any?
Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
I wonder if this is the same chat that you get with Otto. For anyone that's played this, after you hear it, can you confirm? The book of AC2 was great. I've not read the book. AC3 was the America one.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other.
Am I gonna make me feel like an asshole?
Off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to.
I'm gonna cry.
Thanks to you.
I love this. Do you know what I've noticed? It's a couple times now in the game. They seem to do a good job of like sending the message of, you know, check in on your mates.
That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
It's a lot of good message of like check in on your friends. To me it feels like that, like check in on people that you love, like it's okay to not be okay, blah 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 blah.
Ready to go home, boy?
It's so sweet. I love how we got multiple people going, kiss, damn it. We just want Clive to kiss someone, anyone. I mean, forever and always it's Clive and Jill, however, comma. So wait, yeah, is the conversation different if you take Otto? It's different than Otto. Do you know in which way it's different than Otto, out of curiosity, Saga? And then I am also, so let's actually, whilst this nice music's playing, like quite interesting music, give me literally just a minute and a half. I need the loo. I drank too much coffee. She's got that gamer bladder only 102 times in her entire streaming career. Big facts. Oh, actually though, all jokes aside, not that anyone asked, but your gal has a very strong bladder, because I used to be I think I've told this story before on stream. I used to be terrified of the bloody automatic flushing toilets in the US. They're so aggressive. And you didn't have toilets like that in the UK. So whenever I came to the US, I got scared that I'd be like sucked out the toilet. So I just held it.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
The water's relaxing. ASMR nature. That's nice. I think when you go sleeping in the area... Oh, sorry. What did it say? I think when you're sleeping in the area that is blocked out stairway... Oh, some more sleeping quarters. Does anyone else want to... Oh, yeah, where they sleep. Yeah. Real music was the friends we made along the way.
Is it business or pleasure?
That's the truth.
You down?
Do I need more? Yes, I do. Water is wet, sky's blue. I need some more potions. Yes, GJ. Automatic flush in the US is so aggressive. You think you'd get sucked in? Yeah. I thought I would get sucked through the toilet and like pulverized or something. I was young. I was like a really young kid. Not like an 18-year-old going like, oh, okay. I was young. I don't know, like 8? Maybe? I don't know. I've blacked out from my memory. Also, the same thing about aeroplanes. I thought I would get sucked out of an aeroplane toilet. So really formative years of my childhood revolved around being scared of using the toilet. So I've just got a really strong bladder. If you only gone to the loo 102 times while streaming, you should probably drink more water. That's not the total stream count. I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water, guys. I always preach being hydrated, even though the drink emote is my least used one out of all my emotes. Thank you, Savage.
Got everything you need.
Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You'd be sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
Sneaking around on my
I'll make a start
Todd?
on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Gorgeous eyes. Oh, swoon. Just watched, and yes, auto conversation is slightly different. Are you able to share how it's different, or is that a spoiler?
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Yeah. Death by toilet, a flush fatality. Does Liz know about it? Actually, no. And that's probably is indicative of how many other problems I need to speak to her about. That toilet flushing is not top of the list. Airplane toilets are nasty things. It's just such an aggressive flush. And look, I understand why. Alright, I get it now. That I'm older. But as a youth, as a youngin', as a little one, it's just terrifying.
It hasn't been her usual self lately. Hardly ever see her with a smile. She's always down in that dungeon of hers.
Maybe she enjoys being in the dungeon. Too bad this game is Japanese and they... Oh. They don't? Is that true? Mid is top. I love Mid. Mid's so lovely. I used to be scared of the extraction fans behind the toilets because something... Oh, your grandma did when I was little. Isn't it wild? Sorry, before I talk to Sid. Mid. Isn't it wild? Like, the really small innocuous things that adults will do that you don't remember at all when you're a child. No, sorry. Like, the innocuous shit that adults will do that, like, they don't remember at all, but it was so impactful on you when you were a child. I think there was one where, like, my mum crossed the road and, like, left my sister behind, my twin sister behind, and, like, that was such an important memory. Like, my twin sister really remembers that happening, whereas my mum is like, I don't remember that happening. Like, it so wasn't important to me. That shit's wild, you know.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
How convenient.
What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Shade her. Bring her to filth. Also, when Clive talked about Clive taking on Sid's name and how Otto was one of the first to support him doing that. Oh, that's also a lovely conversation. Like, that's worth it. I think you can't go wrong either way.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
But first, what's your name, sorry?
I'll show you the plans then.
Are we
Here
really
you
not?
see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Quite.
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid.
Are you honestly
I'll
not...
gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Are we honestly not gonna ask for the person's name? He just goes like, yeah, fine. Fuck it. Oh, Helena. I think I saw it flash and it just said Helena. But that's actually kind of funny. I found a video that shows each conversation option in isolation. Ah, possibly. I think you did a you did a really good job of summarizing it. I don't know why I giggled just then. I was thinking about getting sucked out of a toilet. That's why. I'm sorry. You did a good job summarizing it, so I think we're probably good. So she not only forgot your sister, but also forgot forgetting her. Yes. So you can see where the trauma really...
To a storehouse in the bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
it really compounds what I was going to say. But this is the weird thing, right? Because we did the side mission here that's like, let's prepare everyone for war. And the music here changed because we did that side mission. So I guess like if you didn't do it, it just wouldn't... This place would be in a normal... It feels like a very odd place to leave here. Do you know what I mean? It's like we've just kicked off this whole sort of important thing. That, again, reminder, is wrapped up in a side mission. It's not, you know, something that they're so sure that everyone's going to come up against. Which, again, is more reason to make sure... Yeah, jeez. To make sure that you're not missing out on this stuff. And yet, I can't do the side mission right now because it's not available. Oh, Dan, it's alright. I appreciate you saying that. It's okay. Like, we all trust and believe. I think we've all had times like that. I think the thing, because I deal with anxiety sometimes. Sorry, I talk openly about mental health like challenges that I've had in the off chance that something that I've dealt with like resonates with people or is like helpful in any way. But I'm like quite an anxious person by nature. And one of the things that I've come to learn that's been so immensely helpful, and it might sound bad on the onset, but like, stick with me, let me cook, is that for the most part, people spend... I'm trying to think of how I want to say this. Because it sounds bad, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I think for the most part, people are quite, like, selfish in a good way, in the sense that they spend most of their time, like, thinking about themselves. I think it's very rare that people are so, like, fixated on other people. So there would be a bunch of times where I'm like, oh my gosh, am I doing something that, like, whatever. Or like, are people doing this intentionally, or, you know, basically it helped me in a lot of times where I was like really misreading into situations. I was like, oh, hang on, actually, you're probably just looking into that way too closely. And for the most part, people aren't like, yeah, I don't know, like thinking about other people as much like that in a good way. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, so maybe this actually isn't that helpful at all. But the idea being that, you know, to not read into certain things so deeply, because odds are it's never that deep or whatever, if that makes sense. Let her cook. I know, I didn't say it very well, but just one of these days I'll say it better.
Thanks so much for coming.
No problem.
The ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
What's back there?
I'll be right back.
What am I preparing? What am I trying to fight? Excuse me, Java. Makes sense, Trig, thank you. Okay.
Anybody home?
Oh, okay. Well, I hate fighting this thing because it has an insta-death attack, so I hope we don't get the insta-death. But we will. Perfect example, I was actually at this, how do I... There has to be a better way to do that than what I'm doing. I was at my local coffee shop the other day, and there was this guy that was in there that I recognized from TikTok. And so but at first I was like, oh, is it really that person? Because that person I know is based in LA. And so I was like, is it really them, or am I just missed whatever? So point being, I stared for a little bit and I had like a bit of a weird look on my face. And so I was like, oh my god, they probably think I'm so weird and whatever, and that I'm staring and blah blah blah. And I was like, let me have to try and find a way to speak to them and say I'm so sorry and da da da. And point being, like, they didn't notice. They're going about their own day. They don't care. And he was like, yeah, it's fine. Or like, yeah, have a good day, or whatever. He said something dismissive. And the point is, like, I created this whole thing in my head of like, oh my gosh, they must think I'm so blah blah blah. And it's like, no, they're actually not thinking about you at all, you know. And that may sound like really callous and mean, but it's not really callous. Like, I don't mean it like that. Like, people don't think about other people like that, you know. Does that make sense? I mean, sure, if you're doing something like particularly strange or rude or whatever, like, yeah, people are going to think about that. But like, odds are. Oh, back out, back out, back out. In your normal day-to-day interactions, like, people aren't. Okay, this is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is not the time to try and test this stuff.
This one.
She meant Donut Daddy. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh, Jackus, that's amazing. Yeah. Cool. Bloody hide. They're probably thinking about what flavor milkshake they want. Exactly. 15 minutes.
Thank goodness you're safe.
It was like 5 seconds.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Which makes it worse.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
Good, 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 good.
I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
No, he does not. Thank God. He does not live in my neighborhood. Don't say it like that, JB. The coolest thing about life is that basically nobody cares and nothing matters. Like, but genuinely, though, in a good way. And I need to still, like, embrace that. Especially when it comes to, like, filming content outside or something. I go, God, that's so cringe. Everyone's staring. Everyone's looking at me, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, actually, people don't care. Especially in New York. People really don't care. So it's like, no, people are actually just more focused on living their own lives and going about their own day to day. Like, you're fine. Okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Wow, that tall girl's staring at me weirdly, isn't she? That's weird. Yeah, yeah. So should I get a latte slash and get a frap? If he'd known who I was, he would have gone, oh, frap on brand. Thanks for sharing your story last night. I've been going through a dark night of the soul kind of vibe. Anxiety from no choice but to bad daily toxic living conditions until somehow the turntables. And you're an inspiration. I'm actually going to cry, genuinely. That means beyond the world to me. It's like genuinely one of the, it sounds, I guess, I don't know if this sounds like weird to say, but it's like one of the greatest like honors, I guess. Like, obviously I'm here, like I stream because I like hanging out with people. I want to be entertaining. I love playing video games, like all that stuff. But if I can use whatever time I have on this earth to like make people's days better in whatever shape that is, like, that was all I can hope for. Mission sold, you know, mission completed. 95% of the time we overthink ourselves, internal thoughts. Oh, 100%. I mean, you best believe if there was a prize in overthinking, I would have it. I am the queen overthinker.
Helena,
not that we didn't know that already.
The material for the helm.
Helena.
She'll be along shortly.
Helena Mid. Helena, write that down.
Another job well done.
Not what's her face.
And just one remaining.
Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it.
I like her thigh-high boots.
Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
I know why they're making us take it to him, but in if this were a real world, I'd be like, can't you go take it to him? Why am I doing all of this? Thank you, Fortescue, for the bit cheer. Java making people's stays better in all shapes, now including squares and circles. Thank you. Wait, I want to go this way, I think. Are there stairs this way out? No, maybe not. No. Nope, these are the only stairs off. Okay. And down with the 500 bit cheer. Thank you so much, lovely. Hopefully you're feeling better. Romeo, welcome in. What dialect is this? Northern English accent. I don't know where specifically though. So if we have any other Brits in chat who have a better ear for this than I do, please let me know where. Java broke. Squares and circles. I love her posh accent. Mids? Are you talking about you love Mid's accent or my accent, Joe? Yorkshire, yeah. I don't want to be presumptuous and assume you meant oh, Mids! Mid... I don't know if I would say Mid has a posh accent. But she has a lovely accent. I love Mid's accent. But her accent is not... Yeah. Not to be rude. Blackpool?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Blackpool, Yorkshire.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials.
To be fair, I can't read it either,
Shielding needs
Tomes.
to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Very eye-opening.
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike.
Except,
Yet,
yeah.
we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of... pitch.
Pitch?
I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients,
yes,
I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends.
Very well, very well.
Knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Off we pop.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
What a good message. It's such a good message, honestly. As a half Mexican, half Dutch born in Britain, I don't think anyone in England still has posh accents except for Oxford. What?
So you need a hand, do you?
Bullshit.
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands.
It's not even a question. It's not even a question. We're obviously taking Jill with us. Obviously. Because if we didn't take Jill with us, and we took... Because, like, okay, there's part of me that would go, like, oh, let's take... I think Taya is her name. Let's take Taya with us because we don't normally hang out with Taya, so we can get different dialogue things. But then Jill could potentially be like, why did he choose Taya over me? And that might actually really upset her. Because yes, I think about these things, obviously. So clearly we have to take her. Oh, totally false skew. There are so many different accents in the UK. Sergeant Matrix, yo, welcome in. How's it going? Lovely. I know, I keep on... every time they say Mithril, I keep on thinking of Lord of the Rings. And I'm like, Mithril chain vest? What? Waifu on screen.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Yes, Jill
Who will
comes with
accompany
me.
you on your little excursion.
Waifu Jill forever and always are men.
Very well. So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor.
Almost to
Now,
extinction.
of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're
Little
ready.
market trip with waifu.
Until then.
Literal plot armor.
You two enjoy yourselves.
We give him a pass.
You too, Taya.
Also, yeah, you too, Taya. I don't like your attitude. I'm not a Taya fan. Anytime I think of Deus Ex Machina, I always think of, I was going to say, all I'm going to say is Eagles. If you know, you know. I don't want to give spoilers for Lord of the Rings. Taya kind of gives Maleficent, agreed. YouTube was made for situations like this. That's very valid, Trig. Not gonna lie, Java, when you say Jill, I can only think of Jill from Resident Evil. Honestly, that's valid, especially because I keep on going like, oh, Jill's bae, Jill's waifu, because Resident Evil Jill is also bae and waifu. I am not a horror fan,
Pepio nuts?
but Jill in the Resident Evil 3 remake.
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
I don't want to be away from your side.
What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
I don't want to be away from you. Final Fantasy loves Mithril as well. Well, Mithril's like a real thing, right? No.
Can I interest you in today?
I probably shouldn't say that. I feel like Mithril...
Oh, yes.
It's not just, like, Tolkien didn't just come up with that. It's either a real thing or it's like a well-accepted fantasy thing. And look, I'm not a metallurgist, all right? So if that's not accurate, you know, don't come for me, okay? Please. Muse! Keep checking in to see if you've hit a certain point and no luck. I'm so glad you chose Jill though. Muse, thank you. Are you looking to see if I'm further ahead? Is there like a particular mission that you're hoping that that you come in on or something in particular? Oh, it originated in Tolkien's work. No spoilers, but you can buy a gift for, oh, wow. I'm so excited I couldn't even properly read the message. No spoiling, but I can buy a gift for Jill here. I need to find the gift item. I have to. I can't talk. This is the new mission now, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't carry on. Black blood. Well, she won't want that. I can't find it. I've tried
Take
really
it.
hard. So I'm hoping that I come
Good
across it
riddance.
more
That's everything.
organically.
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
You're gonna flip out. Oh my god. Wait. Is there any... Am I safe to talk to Jill now, or should I have the present for Jill before I talk to her? Yeah, I talked to all the merchants. I'm not seeing it. So I'm gonna assume that it's not
Did you
here.
find everything?
I did.
Except for fabric. And the thing is, right, I could have sworn I remember speaking to someone here who's makes fabrics. I feel like we did a side mission
Garlic
here
and pepio nuts.
that involved us speaking
Now,
to
all that
someone who
remains
does
is for
fabric
Hippocrates to
things.
somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while?
Yes. Please let me hold your hand. Let me sniff your hair, fair maiden. Not the picnic basket.
Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would
I'm
we,
gonna
boy?
cry.
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
Muse is so sweet.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think?
I'm
I
gonna
thought we might
cry.
get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... Oh,
You all right?
I love her.
sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
I'm gonna claw my eyes out. This is so cute.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Kiss! Kiss! Look at Clive's hand open and close like that. Muse! Subscribing tier 1. Muse, thank you so much. Let's go. Thank you guys for all the love and hype. I'm incredibly appreciative.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Hippocrates and Talia.
No, we can
I'll see you
stay.
at the hideaway.
No, don't leave me.
Take care.
No, please.
I will.
No, please, please, please. No, stay with me. Now, imagine if you didn't pick Jill. What an absolute city Billy you would be. I would be punching everything right now. I would be fuming if I missed out on that. Muse, I am ridiculously appreciative. Thank you so much for subscribing. It genuinely means the absolute world to me. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. It means the absolute world to me. Hopefully I'm turning around enough so you can see it. Thank you so much, you absolute legend, and thank you everyone for the hype. Why would you ever not choose Jill? Oh Lord, Aaron. All I'm gonna say is, do you know what? Those are the percentages I want to see. I don't want to see what percent of people pet Torgal 5 times or not. I want to see what percent of people chose Talia over Jill, just so I know who to blacklist. Circleize that on your shirt and immortalized it. What's the thing? I used to, yes. I used to say it, well, I still do. I would just say it all the time. And so when it's time to like come up with merch designs, we were like, what do we do? My twin sister was like, what is something that you, because my twin sister does all my artwork. She was like, what do you say a lot? What do you say a lot? And I said that. And she's so genius. And so what she'd come up with was obviously the design of the world on the front, crying and doing that. But then also making it look like
how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Making it look like how it does on like old school shopping bags and stuff. And it kind of had like an eco angle to it. I'm doing a terrible job of explaining it, but I think she did an awesome job. Life Bane, get your ass back here. Still happy with choosing Taya. Wait, Saget. So what was it like with Taya? What do you do? Yeah, who should I dig a hole for? Yeah. Who picked Jill and who should I dig a hole for? I've seen 14 choose Dill so far and 3 not. Really? I know I want to get married, have a cute garden. God damn it. Hey, if you find gold comes out of your mouth, you might as well own it. You're a legend for saying that. Thank you.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
You don't understand. I had a full-on date.
To Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
Very well.
I'm sure you have.
What does that mean? Yeah, what do you mean by that? What are you implying?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Who?
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Who are they?
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Her voice sort of sounds like Moira, like Overwatch Moira, don't you think? A little bit? I found the name of the quest. Oh, great, Tracy. Okay, awesome.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
And her looking back at me like that.
Here is almost at an end.
Crumbling, guys.
I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Crumbling. I'm a shell of my former self. Why is Taya not also a good waifu? She looks pretty waifu. I'm not having multiple waifus. I have one. I can only devote my attention.
I better go and give Mid the good news
to one person. I'm not going to split attention. We full send it here. You either do it fully or you don't do it at all. Wait, hang on. What's my potion situation? Do I need more? I don't think so, right? I choose both. Bless save files. Kuro, that's bigger brain. That's like giga chad, giga brain. That's massive brain move. We can't all be as strategic as you. They're gonna fight for Clive. Frankly, there are worse things that could happen, you know? What did you walk into, Idle Smokey? We've just all been in tatters this entire game from thirst. Thirsting everywhere, everyone everywhere, all at once. Came over here thanks to the YouTube video, so thank you for those mews. Thank you for saying that. That makes me absolutely thrilled to hear, genuinely, and it's the perfect time to say, if you are watching this on YouTube, I am thrilled that you found my channel, however you found it. Thank you so much for being here. I love chatting with you guys live on stream, obviously. Like, if you want to come in, join, that's amazing. If you don't, that's also amazing. I'm just thrilled that you're even watching my content, however you're watching it. So massive shout out, appreciation, thank you, all of the above. All of it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be
Thank you
pleased
for the
to know that
hydrate,
work
Riaz,
on the
by the way.
shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me.
I like Mid.
I'm just
She's
the errand
lovely.
boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
What a creative, like, this collar with the scarf, the tank. It's so, like, it's so well done. And I feel like they've managed to capture her
When I
age
got into the smithing
clearly
game,
as well, you know?
I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside.
Very
Mid,
well.
You get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Bless.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is going to require some precision walloping.
Precision walloping. Happy to support, Aaron. Bless ya. Come on, join stream. We have warm cookies. She's kind of mid. Sorry, I had to. I love her. You take it back, Aaron. She's gorgeous. Mid Adol. Cosplay when? I feel like I'm not good at cosplays, but I feel like I could pull it off. Obviously, we don't look same, but I feel like I look similar enough to mid that I could pull off a good mid, a decent mid cosplay. I wouldn't say good. Let's not push it too far.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn,
I love this
everyone.
music that's playing.
That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what?
Oh, didn't I tell you?
Ipsy pipsies.
The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Say it ain't so.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh, cool. Great.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves.
Oh shit. He's like actually out of commission for a bit. Watch Taya Convo. Taya reminisces on memories with Sid, and they both express that they are thankful for each other and how they contribute to the hideaway. It's a shame because that actually is quite lovely. That is quite a lovely conversation. And it's unfortunate that you miss out on really nice convos. But I guess then it makes sense. It's like makes it more worthwhile to do a replay, I would think, I suppose. You have a big crush on Blackthorn. Fair. Need to grow the hair out for that braid. Something tells me it would need to be a wig. I would love to have hair. Not quite that long. I'm trying to grow mine out. I want mine like good. We gotta wait. Especially because I keep on bleaching it. Thank you, Muse. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Muse. Thank you, GJ.
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Think of your dad.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the blight.
Sid's music
Just like me and my dad
now.
planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it.
I'm so
But now she's so
sad.
close to being finished, I've realized I don't want it to be that. I don't want it to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it.
Some
In a
really
world where we're
good
not just trying to
one-liners in this
survive, but
game.
where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Should I really be
Something tells
piloting
me
it?
It's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of
Bless.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Oh,
Aye, aye, Captain.
I love that. And I love Sid's music is so good. It's so good. God damn it. Release the soundtrack already. I'm begging you. Okay, there is an important side quest that's just become available, it seems. Oh, there are 2 available. Well, let's do some side quests. I'll admit the replay value is 100% on this game. I don't doubt that for a second. I'm here for the long-haired Java arc. Thank you. We got a little bit of a ways to go, but we're gonna get there. God damn it, by hook or by crook. We will get there. I'm trying to take much better care of my hair health. Because I also want to wear it naturally more. I've got my hair's naturally curly, like curly wavy, and I don't do it enough. Genuine question: why was Jill better than Talia? A foregone conclusion. I don't know. I never saw Talia as a romance option for Clive. Clive and Jill have history, and I just love Jill. And we were given a chance to get to know Jill better than I think Talia. Do you know? So she's always, I don't know. It just never crossed my mind as an option, right? Yes, unfortunately, you have to choose to give one person or another development, especially when realistically anyone would choose Jill as she's more plot relevant. Yeah, you're just given, Talia's not really ever given a chance, right? Oh, ability points. Yeah, let's check. Gosh, I'm so bad at doing that. Do you know what it is? It's because like the game, that's just crazy. It's just crazy to look at. The game doesn't really punish you. What do I want? What do I want? Maybe let's master this. Because I'm not sure if I want this one, the Earth and Fury. No, I probably do. That's a much better AoE attack, I reckon, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll get this next. We're not far from it. We're not far. I thought it was implied that Gad had something with Talia. It might be. Frankly, I thought maybe Sid and Talia had something for a while. I'm not sure. I'm fascinated to hear who you romance if when you do Witcher. I'm definitely doing Witcher, for sure.
Here.
I don't know when.
Sid, reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother.
Bother? Yes, go on.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I don't know what the hell you're asking me for.
I imagine Talia could get some use out of this alembic too.
What the hell is an alembic?
All right.
But I do like this mission's called Weird Science, which makes me think of that
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief.
Oingo Boingo
song.
song.
She'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream.
Okay.
So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I found out?
What did you find out?
It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
Big boss fight. Let's go.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day.
Bomb King, okay.
Myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly.
Yes. Witcher 3 coming 2025. Don't say that. Don't say that. This is the problem though. It's just there are two, and I tweeted this earlier today. There are too many games coming out. Too many games. And my new plan for stream now is I'm not going to pick up a game until I finish a game. Assuming that I like the game. If I'm playing something that I'm not enjoying, I'm not going to finish it for the sake of finishing it. Are you on the hunt for Bomb King, Kupo? If so, I have a billet that might interest you. You're not going to point out which one it is? It's probably this one. Yes. The Croc in Sombrac. The Croc in Sombrac. Okay. Don't tell me it's like a portion of the map here that I've not opened up. Just for science's sake. Let's travel here. And then see if we can go there anyway. Right? Alembic is how you distill things. Also, hi, Kaio, hi. Okay, good to know. At least there's someone here who is science savvy, and it is not me. A glower jar is used for distillation. Got it. I'm going on a premise that we have all the Dark Souls games to get through, and Bloodborne, and Sekiro, Armored Core 6, Starfield, and a bunch of others. Oh, I'm not doing those all at once. Though they can wait. The other FromSoft games, they're not going anywhere. You know, no reason to have to breeze through them all. Insufficient space, potion used. Great. When I didn't need a potion. Ignore, 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 ignore. We've got things to do. Hang on. The Advent. Okay, and this looks like it's all closed off. So now let's leave that there. So we go back, and then the idea is to go around here. What's it called again? The Croc that I'm looking for, right? Surely this thing won't explode. Yeah, no, Violent Man, definitely not. Yeah, you don't want to stretch yourself too thin. It gets harder keeping up, especially with story-heavy games. Well, and that's the exact problem that I was having, is where, like, it was a horrible combination of I would either be playing games and I would be mixing up the control schemes, or I would be forgetting key character names, like not being able to keep up with whatever the story is. And then also it just meant that it took me a really long time to finish games. And it's not that I'm wanting to just like breeze through games, because that's not it at all. Like you can see right now I'm doing side content. I obviously enjoy like taking time to really explore everything, but it meant that it just stretched on for a really long time, and it made it was just like not a good way in my mind. For me, it was not a good way to do it. What the fuck? Where is this? Where is the Croc? Does anyone know? It's north of Haven Wall. North of Haven Wall. Haven Wall. Mackie, welcome in. Dragon Airs and go south, easiest way. Okay, Dragon. Here. Okay, here and then go south, I think you'd said. So let's place a marker like there. It's kind of a bit weird that they give you the side mission and you've not yet figured out where it is you're meant to. Should I have uncovered that by now? Is that maybe my problem? Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Via Imperial Chase. One chunky game at a time seems sensible, and like you said, it gives you wiggle room to do other stuff, and that's definitely, yeah, what I'm wanting to do. So it's, I stream 5 days a week. 5 days a week, usually minimum, I'm gonna say 5 days a week between 4 to 6 hours. And I want it to be No, you're okay, Ambrose. You're okay. 4 streams a week, the one game. And so it means that, like, let's say if I'm playing a game that maybe you're not that interested in and you don't want to watch stream because it's not a game that you enjoy, at least then I'm not playing the game for very long. Whereas, like, for example, Elden Ring, I played for like months. Maybe it's this here. Maybe that's it, the croc, even though it's not marked on the map. So when can we expect our good old Dark Souls to begin? I want to finish Final Fantasy first. So, Final Fantasy will be the only game I'm playing until that happens. Oh, no. I'm stuck. And then my hope is that I can squeeze in Dark Souls before the next game that comes out. Damn! What is happening? No, there's a route you haven't explored back there. There's a route I've not explored back there. Oh shit, it's this. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm seeing where it is now. Wow, that's a very... They've really hidden that away, haven't they? They're like, how far through are we? I don't know. Riding a fancy wrapped chicken. Yeah, you're goddamn right. Part of the upside of streaming is the personality and charm of the player. A great game can be brought down by someone just staring and disinterested into everything going on. You, on the other hand, have banter and comment on what's going on and compliment it. That means the absolute world. Genuinely, that means the world to me. To hear. And look, I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea. It's impossible to be everyone's cup of tea. Like, that is just never gonna happen. But that's the, like, perfect scenario or hope or goal of being a variety streamer, is that, like, even if I'm playing a game that you may not originally be interested in, that you enjoy being in stream, like hanging out with people or chatting with me, or like you enjoy the way that I play games and play content enough, or my content enough that you would want to then tune in regardless. And I feel incredibly appreciative. There are so many of you that wow, this is kind of pretty, huh? Regardless of what I'm playing, are here. And in stream, sorry, I got so distracted. New place, new music. I'm like a baby. There's the croc. Okay, it's there, but what else is here? Nothing, it seems. And it's kind of weird, right? Because for the most part, there was a period of time in the game where I was like, oh, let me go about and explore. But kind of what ended up always happening is that I would inevitably need to go to wherever the places that I would prematurely explore anyway for a side mission. So I'm like, oh, there's no point in going there early. This is the first time that there's something there that I've not even known how to get there. What kind of tea would you describe myself as? Lady Earl Grey. What kind of tea would you describe me as? You're getting pretty far ahead with the game. It's when you get into the moment that you'll know. Oh my god. The moment. I'm nervous. Did you say something about streaming Onward into the Future? Is that a game? Onward into the Future? You're just here for the chicken riding. Java, you actually have to play the DLC for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. Otherwise, you should be tried in The Hague for my crimes. Wait, why?
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, Your Majesty. How awesome is that? Oh, that's what I meant to do. I wish I had more abilities that would help me close the gap between me and my opponents. I don't have nearly enough. Watching Java absolutely ruined watching other streamers for you. There are like 2 streamers I consider watchable and a third that I can tolerate depending on what she's doing. That is I am incredibly, I'm honored. I'm glad I'm ruining your life. It's all I could hope for. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, just embarrass me. Sorry, I'm like literally spending too much time just cycling through seeing what abilities I have off cooldown. And the answer is none of them. No, 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 no. I hate that ability. I hate it. Mark out. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in. How long are the DLCs for those games? Unfortunately, I must dip out. See you, Aaron. Thank you so much for being in stream. I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm bad. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, 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 ah. Yo! Whoa! I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm scared. I'm just dodging for my life in these streets. Half serious, half shithead. What are you being half serious or half shithead about? Do I even want to know?
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash.
I probably should have brought a bucket.
Let's see if there's any more.
I'm so sorry I cut you off, Clive. I promise I'll never do it again. Good stuff, Mackie. Thank you. Thank you all so much, by the way. You told me where it was. I know it was a handful of you that told me.
I should do it.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
More than this. He can fetch it himself.
I was going to figure that out on my own. Do you know it's so strange? And we talked about this, I think I actually talked about this a couple streams ago. I so rarely play games off stream now. And it's weird because like just then I was like, oh guys, thank you so much for letting me know where it is. I don't know if I would have found it on my own or whatever. And I had to properly sit there for a second and go like, would I have found it on my own? If I were playing this by myself? Because I guess what would I do? I would just like explore about and not be too stressed whether or not, like how much time it would have taken me to find on my own. I would hope that I would have found it on my own and just like mucked about writing about Sombrac for a while. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think about things a lot.
You look just like a princess. And you look like the princess's sister.
Thank you for the follows. Oh shit, I can't go down this stairs. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Why Dark Souls DLCs are a must. Great sword wielding puppet. Enough said. I don't know what that is, and yet I know what it is. I'm legitimately afraid if you play every game's DLC, we might be full-time Souls for like 2 years. Is the DLC for them really long? Okay, this is also not where I want to go, but I hate exploring around this place. I always get lost. I've got a god-awful sense of direction. God damn it. We're just gonna go the long way. At least I can figure out how to get there. That was FF boss. Souls DLCs are pretty long. Oh shit. Okay. Which is good. I mean, that's what you'd want from a DLC.
I went up to give some grease to the chocolate.
Gotta think. I've got to strategize. When you play DS3 Java, please, please, please don't ignore Farron Greatsword. It's an ultra greatsword which you wield with dex instead of strength and probably the most beautiful moves I've ever seen. You're gonna have to remind me of that. Lord knows I'm not gonna remember that when we get round to it. Because something tells me we're not gonna get round to it anytime too soon. Which isn't to say we won't ever do it, because we will.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while.
You're welcome.
A gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise.
I would never.
Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
Righto. Thing is, all Dark Souls DLCs literally have the best bosses. 2 is longer than the main story. Wow. Hey, Feta. Oh my god, please, no. Whatever you're gonna say, no, I don't want to know. Don't tell us.
There we have it.
How's it going?
On Alembic, and it works just
Tell
like
him in
the chief said it
Alembic.
would.
So Sid designed this before?
Very impressive.
I'm surprised that's Sid's surname
Cut down
each
the burning
time.
boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
No, you haven't.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Oh, that's sweet.
silly.
But you should really pay me.
Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in.
Ah, increase my potion capacity, maybe.
What kind of magic?
I hope.
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough.
There
for
you
to squeeze in a
go.
bottle or two more.
Thank you.
It can't hurt to
That
try,
was
I
worthwhile.
suppose.
That was worthwhile doing
That's the
it.
spirit.
Not a very like lore interesting side mission, but a productive one. Guys, if you are interested in Resident Evil and speedruns, or if you're interested in Resident Evil or speedruns, you should follow Feta because he's doing both.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you.
Someone just clip that so I can listen to that audio.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your back. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Steady on. Relax. Your mom can't take a joke. Stop! I saw people on Reddit say the DLC for all 3 took 30 to 40 hours total. What? Inventory increase, good stuff. That's all I could hope for. God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Item capacity. You've obtained a treated potion satchel, hereby increasing your capacity for carrying consumables. Item slot increases are as follows. Wow. Potions from 4 to 6, high potions 3 to 4, strength and stone skin I don't use, but those have also increased. That's well worth it. That was good. So let's go buy more potions. DS DLCs are very big, but they're also very interesting. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I would totally let's go this way. I would totally be open to playing the DLCs, especially because
Wish I could take one of them.
they sound so good and so worthwhile, and they've got really interesting bosses, and I would assume more challenging bosses than what you play in the main game. I think it's bloody finding time for it all, because the problem is that there are definitely new games that are coming out that I want to play. And I love doing, Toggle, a variety streamer, or variety content creator first and foremost. So I would never want to just be playing one particular, like, franchise.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Shush.
You'll not find a better price than that.
So I just don't know how to prioritize the time, and I don't do this full time. I have a full time. I have a full-time job. I work a corporate, like 9 to 5 job. So I can't be like other streamers who can just like stream for 15 hours a day. Oh my gosh. What? Yeah. Hang on, cheers to your help dragging Blackthorn out of the dumps the other day. Thing is, I reckon he's gone and thrown himself back in, judging by the droop of his jowls lately. So I'm thinking maybe it weren't just the leather what was on his mind. Maybe there's other demons jabbing their pitchforks into his privates. Don't ever describe me going through the throes of whatever it is I'm going through as this, okay? I know you're a busy bloke, but next time you find yourself free, maybe we could go ask the old bastard what's got him so hot and bothered, assuming it ain't just the forge. Okay, we're going to do this one because it's also a plus sign.
It's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
A plus sign side mission. But then after this, we'll do a main mission because I don't want to be doing side mission after side mission after side mission. I remember really liking Alan Wake. A lot of people have recommended I play Alan Wake. This is the thing though, right? Because Alan Wake October is literally, and I know this because I was just building my little calendar that I've got right here. So we've got Armored Core on August 25th that I think would be interesting to play. Then Starfield comes out on the 6th, so that's going to be a problem already. Lies of P is on the 19th of September. EAFC is on the 29th of September if I wanted to do that. AC Mirage then comes out on October 12th. Alan Wake 2 Remaster on the 17th of October. On the 24th is Metal Gear Solid. I think the 29th is Spider-Man 2. I've not even put it in there. So it's like everything right on top of one another.
Blackthorn.
No, it is not, Fessa. Shh.
Not really, no.
Sub 1 hour
This
felt
won't
good.
take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on.
Oh, I
August
love
was
these
worried
side
about you.
missions. I think they're
You might still
awesome.
be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your
The
mind?
way he says cuirass
Perhaps
gets
sharing
me
your
hot and
thoughts might
bothered.
help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
Oh my god, it's
That
already an
was
item upgrade.
a sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
Why was that
That's what's troubling
sexy?
you.
I feel icky finding that
Not
attractive.
troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Okay. Well, at least if we're doing a side mission for a cool sword, it's worth it. Next year we might be getting Shadow of the Erd Tree. Is that the name of the Elden Ring DLC? I assume. Do we know much about it?
What you want? Out with it.
I love
Want to know
Karen.
about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are?
For God's sake, Karen.
Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now?
No.
Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients.
So, like, did he
Reckon
come
he'll still be
here?
at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
No, where she left him there. All right.
And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I don't, but
appreciate
okay.
the warning.
You conveniently left out of Silent Hill 2 out of the slate. You can't run away from it forever, young lady. It's funny how that happened, isn't it? How I didn't mention it at all. Because I have no desire to completely ruin my sense of well-being. See, because now it's like, oh
People
god.
take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Do I play Bloodborne next? Do I try and finish Bloodborne? Because how the hell do you fit it all in? I don't know.
Calm yourself.
Torgal shaking out like that was so cute. Oh, I love Torgal. I reckon the person's just gonna have the plus sign over their head, right? I love being in this region. I love the music.
My reputation will be ruined. Ruined! Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Relax. My god.
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced. Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant! Very good, Lord Ignac.
Fata, thank you so much for playing the Screamer. Fuck me.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items.
Wow.
A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Elaborate, thank you.
You know Lady Karen? Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
Let's hear it.
To state it, you are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
Okay.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not, no.
Bandit's bad.
Every ill-gotten coin in Dal.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall...
That will be very kind.
Farewell.
Okay. Dan, thank you for the 200-bit cheer. Thank you. Too fucking quiet in here. Yeah. It was too quiet whilst we were listening to the bloody cutscene. Yeah, heathen. Thank you. Oh, dearie me. We know Shadow of the Erdtree, yes, that's the ER DLC's name so far, is probably going to have something to do with Michaela's Spirits, Torrent, and potentially Godwin. The image from the DLC announcement has all those secrets embedded into it. Also, probably Michaela was Torrent's former master. Okay. And again, like I've intentionally not looked up any information about the DLC because oh shit, wait. Yeah, at the time I was still in doing my first playthrough, so I was like, oh, I don't want to look at anything in case it's potentially spoilery and blah blah blah. Professor, resident troll. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to play. I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, I don't know what to do or play next or it's all speculation so far. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they've only released the promo image and everyone and their mother has dissected that thing to absolute kingdom come. You know what rabbit hole I fell down? I do this a lot. I fall down YouTube rabbit holes. And some of them, it's like half in part to just like videos that my twin and I are passing between one another. Anyway, I somehow managed to fall down a rabbit hole into finding out about lore for or like a whole bunch of information about Five Nights at Freddy's. Talk about the speculation train and stuff on like lore theory. They like, I just was never, because I don't play horror games. I like was not the audience for that. So yeah, it was like never part of my like consciousness. I don't know. And it's actually quite fascinating. Outlast, absolutely never. You have lost your mind, Weegas. That's just foolishness. It is so good when you get that done right. I need to do that more often. Let's try it again. Okay. It seems to be a much more generous window. Yeah. Oh, I have to do it multiple times. That sucks. Oh, Feta, behave. The algorithm at work. I haven't been here in a while. It's true. Getting people reacquainted. Five Nights coming in October. Absolutely not. 1,000,000% no. My anxiety could
This must
never.
Be Mac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
It's a shame. I actually think that would be quite an entertaining playthrough, but I think I would actually like have a fit trying to play that game.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed.
Indeed.
Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt.
So hot.
Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right. Speak.
Thank you for the follows, by the way. Welcome in, lovely people. Thank you so much for the follows.
Tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one.
Indeed.
Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond
He's right there.
the Twin,
He can hear you.
and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards.
Give me your
The
sword.
very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself.
Honestly, yeah, that's the best surprise to get.
Payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count. but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield.
Uncle! Funkle!
Perennial thorn in my
Oh, I
side.
love this.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again.
Oh, that was so good.
Ready? We mustn't dawdle.
I love that. I love Byron, man. If something happens to him, I'll be distraught.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship.
Coming, my
I'll be right
lordship. Law and law. Oh, thank you, Dan. Law and law.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Okay. Why didn't I parry Melania? Because I couldn't. I didn't use weapons that would allow me to parry Melania. It's not because I don't like parrying. Parry, perfect person. What is that a reference from, Icy? Yeah, do the Five Nights at Freddy's rabbit hole, man. Good grief. And I love... Please, give me a good YouTube essay and I'm, like, down to clown. That's, like, my favorite thing. So I was watching this massive, like, YouTube essay about all of
the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword, then?
I did better than that.
I got you. The very sundered whetstone, a slab of rock quarried on the southern continent. It is unparalleled. Its unparalleled hardness makes it the perfect for sharpening blades forged from all manner of metals, from bronze to adamantite. It's quite fun to say.
A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Savage and Feta, bloody behave.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you...
Even so, is there some way it could...
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right, but there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through. No point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine. Now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard wearing, for just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
Confidence restored.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just...
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age. And I'll still be here when you're long gone.
Good shit.
Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it.
That was such a nice little moment.
August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
We are looking out for you. That's so sweet. It's such a good way to do that.
Blade. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the material, right?
Yes. Okay. Good stuff. I haven't seen Jill in a while. Where'd she go to? That's a good point. Needs more Jill. We are Jill deprived, and I don't like it. Excalibur design draft. What do I need? Yes, what do I need? What do I need? Hi, Hollaback. How's it going? Lovely. How are you? I'm good. We are... Well, hang on. How many main quests have I done today? I've been live. Okay, we've been playing Final Fantasy for just under 3. No. Yeah, for maybe like 2.5-ish hours.
Sancfordian, do you?
2.5-ish hours, and I feel like we've got so much more to go. Grimaldkin hide. Okay, we need a Grimaldkin hide and scarletite. I don't know where we get scarletite from. But let's try and at least get the hide.
Confirmed.
And we're going to hold off on doing the other side missions. So we're going to try and get the hide. Then we're going to carry on doing main mission stuff. Because I think I've only done one main mission thing. We're not out even... Oh, God. We're not even done with the main mission chapter.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Chat, there's a cute cat on my desk. That's all. I wish... You know what? So I live with my twin sister. And ever since she's come back, she's been gone for a couple weeks. It's this thing, isn't it? It was a Grimaldkin? I think so. Ever since she's come back, he just wants to hang out with her, and it's pissing me off. Okay, the Casserie in Dalmechia. The Casserie in Dalmechia. Local map. You need to go to the sickle and take the route going south. Thank you. Okay, so let's go. Where's my closest one? I think it's the jaw. So let's mark. I can't mark that. Okay, let's go here. Hopefully this is quick to do. And I promise after we kill this thing, we're going to do more main mission stuff. What? So you said sickle and then go south. I'm pretty certain. Sorry, San. I know. But definitely do that. Definitely go and do that.
Faster.
Do you have the jaw location? Yes, I'm at the jaw now. So I'm going to the sickle. I'm heading to the sickle and then going south. Don't do anything that Feta says. Please just ignore any and all advice that comes from Feta. It's a good thing that for the most part, all the paths are just like straight lines. Oh, it's the right place. Okay, good. Okay, good. Again, it's kind of shocking. Like, well, granted, so hang on. What percent of the way through am I through the game? It sounds like I'm halfway through, I think. Which is kind of crazy. Okay, sickle and then like south. So let's put it like here, I guess. I would assume we have to go back to Dalmechia. There's so much of it that's unexplored. I can't imagine that it's meant to be that you were just meant to pass it, you know? Yeah, ignore him, listen to me. I guess it might be like this. Let's just keep on going. Is croissant's a euphemism? No. You're a little over halfway point. It's going to get real juicy from here. Oh my god. This has to be it, surely.
Be safe.
Be safe. Goodbye. I love you. Oh god. It's rank C though. So in theory it shouldn't be too hard. We've taken down, I think rank A is the highest that we've done so far. Yeah, the longer. Okay, cool. If you're really wanting to know, the PlayStation dashboard gives you progression.
Let me introduce you to mine.
Playtime for the back. Let me introduce you to mine, yo. Yes, Torgor, come in and help. Yeah, I might check. It sounds like I'm about halfway-ish through. Which is mildly concerning. Considering that it's just so much game to do, isn't it? And again, I know that I'm making it longer for myself than it needs to be, but I mean, the side mission stuff is so good. And there seems to be just a lot of it, huh? Because I'm now normally what I've been doing up until this point is like any time that there's a new side mission available, I go and I do the side mission. So I only then go off to do the main missions once all the side missions are complete. But it feels like I've been doing a lot of side missions. So I want to go off and then do some more main mission stuff since it's been a while. That means that there's still even more side missions. It's all gonna pile up.
And then there was one.
Yes, come on. For the most part, I think I prefer doing the one-on-one fights in this game versus having to take down mobs. I don't know if I'm sure everyone. Well, I don't know. Does everyone feel like that? Time that terribly. Of course, too far away. I want to cry. Java spiraling into existential crisis again. Water is wet, sky is blue. Java has existential crises every week. Scarletite can be gotten from 4 bounties. Okay, well maybe we do the Scarletite, we grab the Scarletite, and then we carry on with the main mission. Because it would be silly not to at that point. If we're able to grab it like that, you know? Ah, come on, I'm trying to do this block thing. Messy, messy, messy. Still alive, I see. Alive and live. Although, am I really alive? What does it mean to be alive? Thin mark. What does that mean? Oh, think mark. Oh, defeat 10 notorious marks. Okay, sorry. Battle theme has been in my head for about a month. It's so good.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
Sorry, I was doing hot girl shit, trying to reread about sim links. What are sim links? What are we asking? Well, the thing that I'm now asking is where can we get Scarletite? I'll go to the bounty board and I'll show you what bounties are there. If this was green, this thing would be Battle Cat from He-Man. I totally know what Battle Cat from He-Man looks like. I absolutely do. Ow! I'm He-Man's biggest fan.
And what can I do for
She
you?
says unconvincingly. What are you talking about? That's the best performance I've ever given.
It'd better all be here.
It's very boss and awesome. Final Fantasy games usually have a little more strategy. Strategy. There's some strategy to this, right? Because you want to like have a good build. You know? Make sure there's synergy between the icons that you're using. It's very strategically minded. It just goes above your head. Okay, so we've got a hill to die on, soul stingers, and the breaker of worlds, which we actually don't know where the breaker of worlds is, so there's no point in doing that one. A hill to die on, 10 of clubs, Dozmare, man in black of the bounties, a hill to die on. Okay, Velcroy Desert in Dalmechia. Let's go back to where we were. Velcroy Desert in Dalmechia. Do we know where in the desert, out of curiosity? I miss my moped. Oh, you miss your moped? You used to drive it to school. I love mopeds. It's very unsafe. So like be safe about it. But I love riding on motorbikes. It's awesome. Yeah, I compare different elements. Do enemies have various elemental strengths and weaknesses? I asked that. The other day. It was a couple streams ago, and there's no. It doesn't. The game that I use as like reference for it is Genshin Impact, where like the elemental powers have synergy against one another. I don't think it works like that, but there is some nuance to it. Like I think the Garuda powers do more damage in the air, but I'm not positive.
Preying on the trade caravans. You've picked the wrong target.
No, we're not fighting them, Clive, but I massively appreciate the monologue. Okay, a hill. Well, it's called a hill to die on. So what do we think counts as a hill? Does anyone know whereabouts in the desert it is? If not, I can do a bit of a wander about. A hill to die on should give you Scarletite. Ams, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. That is exactly what I'm on the hunt for. Do you happen to know where a hill to die on is in the desert? I would assume it's on a hill. But I don't know where a hill is. Is this a hill maybe over here? I'm not sure. That is a slightly disappointing for a Final Fantasy game. A lot of strategy does come from making sure you have synergy with the attacks versus enemies. And it was like, oh God. Open my map. Here is my map. Hey, looking for tickets to Barbie. Yo, Citrus Way. I had we reacted to that earlier in stream. It was unholy that he did that. Unholy. Up to the top of the top left. So like, well, let's go back here. You mean top left or top right? Because it looks like it might have been. I just looked. It's in the very top northeast corner. It must be this thing. It must be this thing. Thank you. Okay. What was I talking about? Oh, I was saying I'm actually kind of glad that they didn't do the synergy thing. Only because this is just my opinion. I quite like that I don't have to worry about thinking about which elements go well with one another and how the attacks works. Only because, and granted, like when I was playing Genshin, I was playing like casually. I wasn't someone that was like playing it all the time. And I bet if I was someone who's playing all the time, I really like the fact that there are things that do synergy. But anyway, this just makes it much more like entry friendly. You're not having to worry about, you know, what synergizes with what, and because I know I would get my head so screwed about with it. My headcanon is that Clive really wants to go, and Jill came with him to theatre because she's too shy to go by himself. Or like even, okay, that headcanon, but maybe also that Jill agreed to go watch Barbie with Clive as long as Clive went to go see Oppenheimer with Jill. Don't you think? Jill would love to go see Oppenheimer. I love them both. Top northwest by north. What I imagine feels like 80 people are providing. Yeah, stop. And I'm terrible with directions. Some elements you don't get till 80% of the game. Wouldn't make sense, yeah, to have reactions. And that's actually a really good way to look at it, to be fair. That's a really good way to look at it. Instead of it just being like, oh, it makes it easy. It's like, no. There's probably a really smart reason why that's not been done. Hi. It must be this. What are you? Turtle? Evil turtle. It's kind of weird because turtles in video games are almost always like friendly creatures. This feels kind of wrong. Oh my god, yes, Jill, Clive, Barbenheimer double feature, right?
Well, Clive.
Perfect headcanon, thank you. Did Clive just say... Oh no. Okay, that was not one to try and block. Did Clive say let's go get a sword? Ben goes finally. Why are we saying finally? That's a dog jaw, man. That's right, all turtles are dogs. Oh no, is its back not vulnerable? I have to attack it at the head, maybe. Water cannon. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, lovely people. Thank you so much for the follows. I'm incredibly appreciative. Dodge, dodge, dodge. That is not one you want to mock up, man. Oh, you're right. It's a tortoise. It's not a turtle. It's a tortoise. I promise I know the difference. Toggle kill! Oh, he's gorgeous. Clive, perfect guy. Someone say Blastoise, not Blastoise. To be fair, he is using water cannon though. Yeah, you have to attack from the front, okay. It's kind of generous about what counts as the front at least. Oh, thank God. Hey!
I needed that.
I'm dead. I wonder if this one knows about the Turtle Pope. Yeah. Not Elden Ring coming up in every game. Not Fox saying Bobby forgot its fan base because... Really, Kaya? No way. My mum's boyfriend, when I was young, because my parents are divorced, used to have pet tortoises. Kind of silly things. Titan! What a great way to finish that off. I will say, as much as I'm worn out on the Barbie marketing, I have thoroughly enjoyed the amazing Barbieheimer posters. It's also what like a crazy moment in our culture. This whole Barbenheimer thing, right? Like that. This shit's. We're never going to experience something like this again in our lifetime, I don't think. Which maybe sounds silly because it sounds like I'm talking about some incredibly life-altering, bending moment, but like it's a weird like flash in the pan sort of, I don't know, time that we all kind of like collectively come together on. Don't get a pet snapping turtle. 150 degrees from its face counts as a front, apparently. Hey, we take those, alright? Feta, I don't know what you're doing, but bloody behave.
What do you need?
Use the forge. Give me the good sword. That's why we're here. Yes. Gimme.
No scratches, right?
Deal.
And?
Look at that sword in the sheath. It fits it beautifully. Ewer. Alright, let's actually do some main mission stuff. I've assembled my Barbie fit for next weekend. I cannot wait. God, I've not even... What day is it?
Ned told me she was building.
It comes out on the 21st, right? Oh shit, let me buy potions. Sorry, let me buy potions and then we do the main mission. Hey, better knock it off. Aren't Hasbro, yeah, Mattel, making like 16 movies for the other properties too? Oh, someone's making It's not Mattel. I think it is Hasbro. In Retaliation, right? Who? Oh no, sorry.
I'm still throbbing something.
What did he just say? I passed by the text so quickly. I'm gonna have to watch that when I edit it.
And what can I do for you?
Who owns Uno? Whoever makes Uno, it's them, I think, that are making films. Because I'm fairly certain they're making an Uno film. Which seems shocking to me. And like a Hot Wheels film, maybe? Less hot dog down a hallway with the sword sheath combat. Exactly. It finally properly fits in the... almost properly fits in the sheath. Hey Joe, how's it going? Oh, Transformers Hasbro. Oh, Transformers Hasbro Mattel. Oh, I'm not sure. I thought I read Barbie was the first of many. Oh, maybe it is all. Who? Yeah, I swear they're doing an Uno film. Who owns Uno? Oh, it's Mattel. It is Mattel. Yeah. So then Mattel are making a bunch more movies. There's definitely an Uno one. An Uno one, I think there's a Hot Wheels one, and a couple others. Polly Pocket?
Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave.
Probably for a reason.
No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Maybe people grieve in different ways. Maybe she's not ready to go see... Maybe she's not ready to go see her dad's grave, you know? We've got to respect that.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Yeah.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat. Going that way.
Mid.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry at all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers.
The clappers?
Got some life in her, ain't she?
What is the clappers?
Anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens.
Okay, can't talk now. We've got to go chase after Mid.
Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
Don't mention it.
Okay.
What tidings, Uncle?
A request for assistance. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge for the goings-on in the Free Cities, by which I learnt of the endeavours of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Tellerman's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canberrian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorised use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumour has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal your full consideration. Your loving Funkle, Byron. Okay?
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Why not myself, right? Because we're going there and that's where she is? Question mark, question mark.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
You don't understand.
Seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks.
Bonding
Just like
moment.
when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
What's that supposed to mean? Okay, dearie me. I guess didn't appreciate that we're in a completely different place. I sort of thought that it was the same place that we had repurposed, but it's not. We're in a completely different place. But let's carry on. We've got to go visit Sid's legacy, which I think is the old hideaway, if I'm understanding correctly. So Central Storm Deadlands, the dust long settled, little remains of the once bustling refuge, many called home. Yes, okay. So let's go. So, sir, yo, welcome in. And I didn't say this, but we are backseat gaming friendly. Red! Tier 1, 17 months, let's go. You legend. Thank you for the resub. Yeah, they didn't go very far at all. I actually thought the old hideaway was just... No, I thought the new hideaway was the old one. Repurposed. But obviously it's not. I love Sid's music. I will never get tired of it. It's so good. So good.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me.
Beautiful.
If no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
Gorgeous.
But I will say this, old friend.
I'm gonna cry.
Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end.
God, they're so good at these like really amazing weighty moments. So we must live whilst we have the chance.
And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Jill. Oh, and Karen and what's his name? Like Gronky. Groki? Begins with a G.
Lady Karen. What a pleasant surprise.
I think it begins with a G.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Goots, thank you, it's Goots. It's Gronk here. Practically. Oh, the two different colour flowers. So pretty.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Good.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas.
We'd be Goose's attendants?
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
He's so happy.
You let me go with them. Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
What? Goots and Karen are related? Karen
There's
is...
a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way.
He is buzzing.
It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goot.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad. Head off!
Oh, bless.
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Cool guy, Gav. I sort of get the vibe that his, not that my game glitched, but that like his laugh wasn't supposed to last like that.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
That's so lovely. I'm gonna cry. But I guess, am I correct in thinking that Goots is Karen's grandson, right? And he called her Nan because he's quite literally her Nan. It seems that way. Okay, let's carry on with the main mission. Although the fact that there is a side mission here really does bother me. Latney's Cleft, a narrow pass through otherwise impossible mountains, thought to have been torn from rock by the very gods themselves. Hey Trav, welcome in. I am unwell. He is absolutely elated. He's so happy. Sugar, welcome in. That's how I laugh. No cap. Don't at me. I think that's a beautiful laugh. If someone is able to express that much joy, I could only ever be happy for them. Truly. Back with Jill as it should be. The balance is back in the world. All is right.